So here's some unexpected signs of autism in women and girls. Stay tuned. All coming up. Guys, welcome back to the Ask Me World. My name is Dan and I have autism and ADHD. I make weekly videos all about this stuff, so if you're new around here and you want to learn more, remember to hit the subscribe button down below by clicking the notification bell. And follow me on my other social media platforms to see daily videos that I upload on there for every single day, which is crazy. Now guys, it's really interesting. I've done a lot of videos talking about women and girls and autism, right? And there's a big whole kind of like shift happening right now where for years we only had data, we only had real long-term data that was using boys or males as a test subject for testing for autism, right? And so all the data and the research was backed up from 1942 to 1980s on males. And then they realized, hey, women have autism too. And so now they're kind of backtracking and trying to figure out all this data to get all this research in, which is really interesting. It takes a lot of money, takes a lot of time, I get it. But that doesn't stop the fact that we have an abundance of females who are left off the autism spectrum kind of diagnostic criteria because of various different things. I mean, this could be down from just ignorance from doctors to actually lack of data and research within the protocol for diagnosing and the nomenclature for autism in females. So here's a little overview. I'm going to leave some links down below as well to an article if you want to read that too, all about kind of unexpected signs of autism in women, because I think that there are some telltale signs of autism in women that people will just brush off as other issues, right? Because a lot of women will actually get diagnosed as bipolar or ADHD or extreme anxiety disorder when actually it's autism, but we don't really come across it that often. Because a lot of the time, women on the autism spectrum will actually display or exhibit signs that are not commonly associated with autism specifically. So some of the signs for autism in women can include difficulty with social interactions, but not limited to social interactions. What I mean by this is that they may have issues with social interactions, but because you can be masking or hiding kind of behind a mask, so to speak, in a social situation, a woman or a female can move past the awkwardness of the situation to kind of like just struggle through that social interaction, even though they're struggling. But then the struggle will come out when they're home, when they're trying to chill. It will just kind of come out and they'll have an emotional outburst at home after pretending to socialize all day because they have issues with this. The others are sensory sensitivities, where, you know, some women can't wear certain perfumes or they can't wear certain types of clothing because of the sensitivity to that. And because this becomes comorbidity with autism, that you have sensory processing disorder and processing the senses as, you know, clothing or smells or even food, this can actually prevent women from doing things like buying the perfume, like going out to dinner, like buying certain clothes. And those things, a lot of people will be like, oh, they're just fussy, or they don't like that. But in actual fact, this is down to an autism spectrum condition and a trait of autism. Another one is issues with executive function. Now, this could be like anything from like organizing your clothes to organizing your life, organizing your finances, being able to organize your kitchen, cook food. All of these things are executive function skills. And a lot of the time, autism presents itself in women with executive dysfunction skills. This could be anything from even just picking up the phone and ordering a pizza to going out in the grocery shop and actually making sure to pick everything off that list, because it can be quite challenging for females on the autism spectrum to have issues with autism and executive function. So these are some of the things that you can kind of take away from this. But one of the other main telltale signs is, you know, issues with things like routine and change in routine. Like struggling with changes or unexpected changes is something that impacts autistic people quite a lot, and especially women. If you have unexpected change within a day or routine or a route or a something that is supposed to be happening for that person on the autism spectrum, then there is a possibility you're going to come across a meltdown and other big major issues. Now, these happen with boys as well, but I think that it's more prominent to see these in females, and a lot of people brush it off because there is always some bizarre war on women, which I can't stand, and I'm also an ally. So, like, yeah, I'm big up to women and women's rights. It's super important we do that. So, that being said, guys, if this video was good, please share it if you think somebody can get something out of it, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to have a discussion with you. If you're looking for mental health support for yourself, then you can check out BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an app that I've linked down below in the description. This is not a sponsored video, but what happens is BetterHelp is an app. You download it and you can connect with a counselor or a therapist, specifically in ADHD or autism or whatever mental health condition you may have, and they will link you up within 24 to 48 hours, and you can have a conversation through the app on text, through audio or video, whatever you choose. But the cool thing is, in the beauty of sitting at home in your own comfortable environment, having that therapy. I swear by it. I've used BetterHelp a lot and I think it's amazing. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Peace.